y'all, I'm Jordan with AviNation. I'm going to go ahead and let our guest introduce himself and who he's with.
Hi, Jordan. Thank you so much for having me. We love AviNation. I'm Nic Martinez, President, Co-Founder of MyGoFlight and FlightFlix, located out of Denver, Colorado.
Alright, so you have a lot of cool new projects come out and I want to talk about them. First off, I want to ask you about the Airfoil Generator, and it's breaking technology. Like, this is insanely cool.
Thanks for noticing that. We've been working really hard since end of Oshkosh to deliver something special to SUNnFUN and the pilots that use experimental aircraft and regularly attend SUNnFUN. The airfoil is an idea to be able to solve for the idea that GoPros have very limited battery life. And that battery life means you have to change them frequently, and you can't just climb out on the wing and do that easily. So this airfoil generator weighs about 4 ounces and has a turbine, actually 2 turbines, one slow mode, and one for faster aircraft. And those are available to use to produce enough electricity with the airfoil to power your GoPro all the way from California to New York.
That's actually so game-changing because the GoPros are always running low, and I know a lot of people in aviation love to get their content. So can you tell me what the process of making that was like and what you had to experiment with just in order to get it just perfect?
Ooh, that's a long story, but it takes a lot of work from our staff. It takes a lot of work from people that we know in the industry. We've been lucky enough to build relationships. I think that's what aviation is all about, with people that are a lot smarter than us. And so we hear these ideas, whether it be from other industries or we see opportunities when we're flying to create these. When you're working in our booth, what will happen is people will go, "Do you have?" And of course, I have to say no. But now, because of this airfoil, get some of those ideas, and now you're able to create it using modern technology or commercial off-the-shelf technology. Then being able to build it to a standard, an aviation standard, is the next level of difficulty. And it's a lot of fun to build it because you have all these challenges along the way, and then you have to think about how you're going to market it. And so we've got a great marketing, Tracy, our Chief Marketing Officer. She does a fantastic job of giving us the images that we need, and representing, the accurate properly on the internet. And then, of course, doing things like this to be able to tell people that, hey, this is kind of what we invest in. This is why it costs this much. And people do understand it once you get a chance to talk to them about it. The best part about this is that the response from the customers. I think we launched this, I think last Thursday, and we got 6 emails that said this is a game changer. So we get that immediate feedback, and I think this morning here, the first 3 of them. So it's really a proud moment for us, and my operations manager, and of course everybody in shipping. We always keep Brian, our CFO, happy, staying on budget, and time. Time is our biggest expense, and so when you take on an endeavor like this, set a timeline for when you need to get things done and meet those timelines. Otherwise, it costs you more time and money.
For sure. I'm really glad that you're able to give us more insight, but like you said, marketing and promoting is such a big thing, so I'm glad we're talking about that, but I want to give you the chance to market your other new product. Do you want to announce it and tell us all about that? Just hype it up to the people.
Perfect. So, FlightFlix, we make we make camera mounts for the exterior and interior of airplanes and rotor aircraft. And so we came up with an RF Slim nav light. What it is essentially a spacer in between the nav light and the tip of your wingtip, or the end of your wingtip. And it's sandwiched in there, a USB-A and a little PCB board to be able to control some electronics in there. And so you'll be able to do 2 different installations. One experimental, coming right off the nav light circuit, or a more certified, not certified, but logbook entry. Be able to tie it on its own circuit using a power supply in between the panel or the fuse box and the wingtip. And so it's a very simple device. It allows you to mount the camera either on the top of the wing or the bottom of the wing. So you could just flip the nav spacer one way or another, and you're going to get really 2 mounts for one.
It's really great to see what all you guys are doing. I just have to ask you, for you personally, what's your favorite feature of this product?
It's the simplicity of not having to pay literally thousands of dollars to run cables and make special mounts. So the fact that it's kind of an off-the-shelf, I can install it over the weekend and be up flying and getting the pictures that I want to share, with friends and family, or if I use it, as a PFI, to be able to look at the back of the wing to kind of go, hey, your input did X, and now you can see it visually. And so I think just the convenience, the ease of installation, and how many people's lives it might change by becoming better aviators by using this video to do that.
For sure. I think convenience is such a great thing, especially when it's a good quality product, because you want to be safe, but you don't want to go the extra mile all the time.
Yes, you absolutely have to be safe.
Yes.
It's always our number one priority, and we test our equipment before we put it on the market. We get as much feedback as we can, but also you got to put a time on that, because you just can't keep testing forever.
Yeah.
You got to bring it to market, get some feedback that way. Really listen to any challenges that comes up. Being a safe mount, that's the best.
Okay, so I have a question. We ran into someone from your team, and I just think that you guys seem like you have a really fun team. You sent them a video telling what you're doing. Do you want to give your team a shout out and just talk about what it's like to work with your crew?
It's amazing. They always put in the time, effort, energy. I think they care about their jobs. I think they care about the pilots that call. I think that comes across, when you make a phone call to us. Try to return phone calls within 4 hours. We're still a company that likes to pick up the phone. My kids don't ever talk to me because I call them, but they'll be sure to text me back. So my team is phenomenal, and they have great partners, and we have great help from our families, making sure that we do our jobs and making sure safely all of these pilots, junior pilots here on the field, and that type of thing.
That's great to hear, because I know from a customer standpoint, people watching this, they love to hear customer service. It's so frustrating when you can't get a hold of people, so the fact that you guys all work together as a team and you're answering and responding, that's huge. I want to end on a high note and just ask guys a really fun question. What are you most excited for at the SUNnFUN this year?
I'll tell you exactly. It's been every year for 14 years now. Sunday, foot-long corn dogs.
Delicious.
That's it. It's one a year. It's always on Sunday, and it's only here at SUNnFUN.
I love that. They have good food everywhere, so I'm excited for you for that. You're going to have to snap a selfie and send it to your kids, because they won't answer, so you might as well text them it, right?
Sounds good.
Well, thank you so much for hopping on and talking to us. It was great to hear about this.
Thank you, George. Thank AviNation, and so proud of what you guys have been able to build. And it looks like you have a great team here, too, and thanks for the water.